The Chubbs and Casey Show.
The Chubbs and Casey Show.
Mornings on 106.9 K-Hits.
All right, so I have to admit it. My wife, 90% of the time, she's got pretty great ideas.
Yeah, you're
They're
right.
pretty good.
You're right. We do.
There's 10% of them, they're
Pretty
bad.
smart.
And
Oh, come on.
I have to admit it. And the other day, she asked me a question, and I go, I'm sorry, honey. She goes, can you please just go on the air and ask everyone what they think? And I go, what is it? So she asked me a question, and I go, this falls under that 10%. I don't want to say it's a dumb question, but...
But we're talking about it
I know.
because we started. You asked me, and I went, I don't know. I mean, it does seem silly.
Right?
And it's going to sound even more silly when we say that we need to talk about the rules of washing clothes.
That's right. This is how adult we
doing
are.
it.
But you know what? It even came up yesterday because my wife just bought a new shirt. Or just got a shirt, and while she was taking the tags off,
Yeah.
and I took it and I threw it in the dirty clothes.
Yeah.
She goes, hey, I was gonna wear that in a beautiful voice.
Before you started making her sound like the crazy girl voice.
Yeah.
Good call.
And, hey, I was going to wear, I go, we didn't wash it yet, remember? She goes, no, I told you. I go, oh, it's gross if I do it. But she said, no, that's like that with its underwear. That's what you have to do if it's underwear. If it's T-shirts, that's okay. And I'm like.
No.
What?
I don't know.
So,
I think I disagree.
918-442-1069. What are some of the rules when it comes to washing clothes? Whether it be clothes that are brand new, whether it be clothes
you're donating.
that you're donating.
That's another thing that we started talking about the other day off the air. So 918-442-1069. If you have a strong opinion, we're talking about it
when
today,
the seasons change, this was my wife's question was, what do you do with clothes that you're going to donate? Like, you're going to wash them like they've already been washed, or what she told me is that she will take them and she'll throw them in a bag, like clothes that she knows that won't fit her anymore, and she throws them in a bag, and she said they might get that kind of like stale smell. You know what I mean? Like if they've just been in the bag.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then so she was like,
Throw
what
a
do
dryer
you
sheet in with
what
it.
do you do with those clothes before you drop them off and donate them? Because is that something that are they going to get rewashed?
Are you
like,
supposed to
are you just
wash
making
it
more work?
Again?
Right.
I think that if they're, I don't know for sure.
So
Let's take a call.
918-442-1069. Chubbs and Casey, good morning. You're on the air. Please tell us, which part of washing the clothes are you calling in about?
I think if you buy something new and you buy something that's been donated, you trust no one and you wash it yourself.
You got to wash it.
no one.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's what
If it's coming in my house, then I'm washing it, new or used.
I didn't understand that when I go, if it's new, no one has worn it and it's in the package.
They've tried it on.
Yeah, but what if they've tried it on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But here's the other side of it.
I know, ladies, y'all don't understand this, but here, since we are talking about my sexy underwear, fine. I guess I'll hit
no
the
one
music.
brought this up. No one brought up your underwear.
My sexy underwear don't get sold in individuals. They come in packs. So
nobody's
right.
going to call anymore because
right.
now we're talking about Chubb's underwear.
All right, that's fine. Okay, I'm sorry. What were you saying, Casey?
Boy, no, my thing about it is like whenever it comes to donating, then usually by the time that I'm going through and I'm looking at what I'm going to donate, it's all hanging in a closet or it's in a drawer,
right?
And it's already been washed, so I don't re-wash it before I donate it because it's clean.
You do the same?
But are you supposed to?
I don't wash anything that I donate. No.
Okay,
yeah. And
because I also think
and
that
thank you.
I'm trusting that everybody has the same opinion
mentality
as me
that you
and
do.
they're gonna
Yeah.
wash it.
Exactly.
You're like, hey, wash it. Don't be
Exactly.
dirty. And thank you for the call. We definitely appreciate it. It's a good thing to know.
So
And,
true.
yeah, Chubbs and Casey, good morning. You're on there.
Important stuff.
Not a lot of people work out like I do. So,
Anyways,
all right.
good morning.
Chubbs
It's
and
Chubbs
Casey,
and
good
Casey.
morning.
We're on the
morning.
We're talking important stuff.
I think you have to know your thrift stores you're donating to, because once upon a child, they do not rewash them. They do not care. They should come in washed already and
Right.
smelling
That's good to know.
Okay.
Well, in that way too,
And
because a lot of these charities, they don't have the means to go and take all the clothes and
Right.
then wash them and then dry them
Right.
and then go through all that.
Kinda
That's a big
depending on-
process.
store a lot, and I can tell you 75% of the time they do not rewash them.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. And
All
thank you
right.
for the call. We definitely appreciate it.
For
Hope you have
sure.
a great rest of your day.
I know, for sure. Thank you so much. Well, like I said, when it's coming into my house, it gets washed. Okay? When it's going out, most of the time, I'm not going to, the way that I look at it, because if you open it up beyond clothes and you say with like kitchen stuff, if you were going to donate like some old pots and pans,
Oh.
obviously they better be washed. It's not like you use it and then you go, yeah, I'm going to donate this anyways,
Really
and you take it and
can't
it's got
get
like.
rid of the stain. Here,
Yeah,
y'all can have it.
yeah.
Here, you guys can have
You
it.
can't.
And-
If it's stained, do you donate it?
Well, my grandma used to say this whole thing of like, you used to have whenever it comes time to donating, you go grab the one thing that you don't use.
Right.
She'd say, hey, what if you grab the one thing that you're most proud of? And
Yes.
you donated that. Could you imagine how that one item that brings you so much joy? Could you imagine how much joy that would bring someone else who doesn't have as much?
That is
Just food for thought. Chubbs and Casey, good morning. You're
great
on the
point.
air.
Good morning. I always wash things from factories because you never know what chemicals are used in dyes.
Yes.
And you never know what somebody's soaps are actually used because you never know if your skin's going to have a reaction as well.
I've seen some
that's very
weird
true.
stories about stuff like that. In particular, like undergarments. If you do not, then it's like
Right.
weird things can
Well,
happen.
it's a very sensitive area and that we all want to take very well care
Yes,
of.
and again, do
So-
not use this as an opportunity to talk about your underwear.
I
Please.
mean, if
we don't
you're-
need any
Ma-
more underwear.
Would you
talk.
like me to talk about
No.
my underwear?
Please.
Or
Not really.
no? All
Thank
right,
you.
all right, we're done. We're done.
You're listening to the Chubbs and Casey Show.
Every morning.
106.9 K Hits.